Welcome back to Seconds Out. My name is Ayman Khan here with MMA legend Alistair Overeem. Alistair, good to see you doing well. How you doing?
Yeah, good, good. Just came back from Riyadh. It was very exciting boxing. Actually, my first major boxing event. Had a great time. Yeah.
Good to hear you had a great time. I want to go straight into the fight, Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. A lot of people build it to be a lot closer than it was, but it was a spectacular finish that ended the fight. What did you see?
I saw AJ executing a uh, very effective, beautiful strategy, which actually already originated during the face-off. I was at the weigh-ins. I was looking at both fighters, and Francis was very confident. AJ did a very interesting strategy. He appeared to be a little bit nervous, and that boosted Francis's confidence.
Hmm.
And then you walk into a punch, and then AJ gained some weight, very secure, coming off of a strong fight rhythm. Right, he did 4 fights. This was his 5th fight in 11 months. So a culmination of everything. And then another thing, Tyson Fury didn't have the opportunity to watch tape on Francis. So, of course, that was a little bit difficult for Tyson to make adjustments to properly game plan for him. But AJ had, what was it, 10 or 12 rounds, 10 rounds of Tyson Fury versus Francis to see how he moves, to see his patterns, to see his rhythms. And coming off of excellent fight rhythm himself, you can just see he game planned perfectly on it up to the every in each point. And he even fooled me because I thought in the press conference, hey, Francis is very confident, he's going to do great. AJ is nervous, but yeah, even fooled me.
So you think Anthony Joshua lured Francis Ngannou into a false sense of confidence before the fight?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because this is like veteran stuff, right? If you're going to give somebody confidence and they take the bait, they're going to walk into their punches because their guard is down, right? And if you're going to wake them up, then it's the opposite direction. Like, for example, Francis was very timid in the Tyson Fury fight. It was a bit, yeah, his first boxing fight, he didn't know what to expect. Tyson Fury being a big man, so very careful, more timid. On the other hand, Tyson Fury also didn't know what to expect. So it was two fighters didn't know what to expect. AJ knew what to expect, and he just trained on that ferociously.
We spoke to Francis Ngannou after the fight, and he said, "Look, I woke up and I just knew it wasn't my day." For an athlete, when you wake up like that, what does that mean? What does that do to your performance?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know about his camp. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he should have done. I don't know anything. So, but I do know that that feeling, that's a feeling of doubt. That is a bad sign. You know, coming off many fights myself, wins and losses, the whole shebang. Yeah, I don't know. It is sometimes you feel the flow, and if you lack feeling the flow and you feel like, hey, something's off, that's not a good sign. Then again, yeah, who knows? Who knows what exactly it is?
What does Francis Ngannou have to do now to make sure that this knockout isn't the defining moment of his boxing career?
Uh, he has some options, right? He signed with Bellator, PFL. He signed with PFL.
Yes.
He needs to do something. His next opponent is going to be very important. Who is that? Where do they come from? What is his background? What is their fight IQ, their range of adaptability? I think he can get away with, an, with a more likable opponent, you know, because they just had 2 tough opponents, and then go from there. I think that is the most logical sense.
After this display, Joshua put in knocking out Ngannou in the second round, and how Tyson Fury fared against Ngannou, who sent him crashing down to the canvas. A lot of people have changed their minds on how a Joshua versus Fury fight would go. Where do you stand on it?
I think it's a very exciting matchup. I even am a fan of boxing now. I actually never attended a big boxing event. I'm a fan now. Considering we have a Tyson Fury versus Usyk coming up, right? So it's kind of like a four-man tournament. Tyson Fury being the champion, being the defending champion. And yeah, I'm just very curious about what's going to happen next. So I'm going to also be in Riyadh in May, because I want to see what's going on there. And then winner of that fight against Anthony Joshua, Usyk already beat AJ. Was it twice? I think.
Yeah,
twice. So yeah, it's up for grabs. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. AJ versus Tyson Fury is still far away, so let's not overlook the upcoming match, May 18th. Fury versus Tyson Fury versus Usyk. But it's a lie. Boxing is a lie. I do believe Francis Ngannou's entry into the boxing world is very exciting, and his performance against Tyson Fury was very strong. Yeah, but he'll need to reevaluate. After a loss like this, you have to reevaluate very big. After the Tyson Fury loss, I think he didn't. I think they reevaluate. Of course, they'll reevaluate, but they didn't make that much changes because they expected that fight to be more hard. He actually played a little bit. The Tyson Fury fight with Francis Ngannou actually played Anthony Joshua right into his hands.
If the Ngannou that showed up for the Fury fight showed up for the AJ fight, would anything have been different?
That I do not know. And who, right? Different opponent, different everything. Who knows? Who knows?
Did any of the fights impress you as well on the undercard? The Zhang versus Parker fight with Parker picking up the win after 2 knockdowns was a real good display as well too.
I thought Zhang performed very well. Parker just a tough fighter, right? Keeps pushing, keeps pressing, keeps fighting back. Yeah, I had a great time, and it was interesting. I didn't expect to have that much fun that I did. Also, of course, being more analytical myself, fights, I kind of looking at different small little bits and pieces. But I had a great time. So, fan of boxing.
Why is it taking you so long to get to a boxing event?
I don't know. I just was so focused on my own, thing, and of course, MMA was then my thing. Then I stepped out to K1 for a little bit, but then back into MMA. And the thing was, I always was looking at other sports for techniques, for little things, little details. And then boxing, yeah, I just totally I looked at it, but then now I just look at it totally different.
Alistair, that's all I've got for you. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Hopefully we'll speak again in the future. Thank you so much for speaking to Seconds Out, sir. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.